Picture this, a massive family reunion. In one corner, your Nigerian cousins, the Edo and Igbo, debate who makes the best jollof rice. Across the yard, distant relatives from the Middle East, the Israelites, share ancient traditions. It seems like these groups are worlds apart, but what if I told you their stories are deeply intertwined, woven through history, language, and even DNA? This tale stretches from West Africa to the Levant, and then, in a wild twist, all the way to Tokyo, Japan. Yes, Edo people migrated from West Africa to East Asia, creating a fascinating cultural exchange that still echoes today. These journeys show how roots can grow in the most unexpected places. This isn't just trivia for a dinner party. It's a testament to the resilience and adaptability of human culture. These groups navigated empires, crossed oceans, and built new homes, all while holding on to their identities. Their stories aren't just about kings and warriors, but about everyday people, traders, artists, and storytellers, carrying their heritage across continents. In this video, we'll unpack the links between the Edo, Igbo, and Israelites, and follow the surprising path to Tokyo. We'll explore Edo and Igbo traditions, their systems of governance, and their powerful oral histories. Then we'll play detective, examining shared rituals, linguistic quirks, and creation myths that hint at a common ancestry with the Israelites. And just when you think it can't get wilder, we'll follow Edo migrants to Japan, witnessing a beautiful collision of cultures. This is more than a history lesson. It's a celebration of a global family reunion centuries in the making. When you think of the Edo, you might picture the stunning Benin bronzes masterpieces that tell the story of a powerful kingdom. But the Edo kingdom was more than its art. With Benin City as its capital, it boasted a sophisticated political structure led by the Oba, a divine king and spiritual leader. The Oba was supported by a complex hierarchy of chiefs and officials, ensuring the kingdom ran smoothly. Yet the real glue was oral tradition. History wasn't just written, it was performed, sung, and memorized by court historians. These storytellers were living libraries, preserving genealogies, epic battles, and foundational myths. This oral heritage meant everyone, regardless of literacy, had access to their history, a democratic way of preserving the past. The past is a living presence in Edo culture, shaping the present and guiding the future. Ancestors are honored, their advice sought, and their legacies celebrated in art, festivals, and daily rituals. The Benin bronzes weren't just decorative, they were historical documents honoring past Obas and commemorating key events. Understanding this deep connection to heritage is key to understanding the Edo people. Their respect for history and ancestry is a cornerstone of their culture. It's what allowed their traditions to endure and adapt, even as Edo culture traveled across the globe. The Edo story is one of resilience, creativity, and a profound reverence for the past. Now, let's head east to the Igbo people. Unlike the centralized Edo, the Igbo thrived in autonomous villages. No single king, but councils of elders and title holders. This fostered a spirit of republicanism and meritocracy. Greatness was earned, not inherited. The Igbo became renowned traders, building vast networks across West Africa, dealing in everything from salt to textiles. Their economic success was rooted in trust, negotiation, and a deep understanding of markets. Socially, kinship ties and age-grade systems bound communities together, fostering cooperation and mutual support. But the Igbo are also masters of language and storytelling. Proverbs and folktales, like the adventures of the trickster tortoise Mbe, reinforce values of community, justice, and respect for elders. Their vibrant culture shines in Uli body art, textiles, music, and dance, a celebration of life and creativity. Spiritually, the Igbo believe in a supreme creator, Chukwu, and a pantheon of deities inhabiting the natural world. This blend of spirituality, community, and enterprise created a dynamic culture that has thrived at home and abroad. The Igbo story is one of resilience, adaptability, and a relentless drive to succeed. So, we have the organized Edo and the entrepreneurial Igbo. Now let's add the ancient Israelites to the mix. At first glance, West African groups and Israelites seem unrelated, but dig deeper, and you'll find striking parallels. Both the Igbo and Edo have traditions echoing Old Testament practices, a supreme creator god, rituals of purification, dietary laws, and even circumcision on the 8th day. Their oral histories speak of migrations from the east, led by legendary figures. Stories reminiscent of the Israelites' exodus. The idea of being a chosen people, migrating from a distant homeland, shapes both cultures' identities. Linguistically, some Igbo names resemble Hebrew ones, and certain subgroups like the B'nai Yisrael have embraced Hebrew customs. These connections may be historical fact or powerful narratives of identity, but for many, they're a living reality. The similarities in rituals, myths, and even language suggest a shared heritage that's hard to ignore. Whether through migration, trade, or cultural exchange, these groups are more connected than we think. The story of the Edo, Igbo, and Israelites is a reminder that our histories are often more intertwined than they appear. For centuries, the idea of a shared heritage between West Africans and Israelites was based on stories and cultural clues. Then came DNA testing, a new way to trace ancestral connections. Genetic studies on Igbo and Edo populations have found haplogroups also present among Jewish communities, especially the Kohanim. This doesn't prove a literal biblical link, but it does suggest deep ancestral connections, possibly from ancient migrations or later intermingling. DNA adds scientific weight to cultural and linguistic evidence, showing the ancient world was more interconnected than we imagine. But identity isn't just about genetics. It's about culture, language, and the stories we tell. For many, DNA results validate a cultural truth they've always felt, enriching their sense of self. Genetics gives us a new lens to view the intricate tapestry of human migration and connection. Now let's take a leap east, Edo lineage tribes migrating to Japan. This wasn't a mass exodus, but a gradual movement that brought Edo culture to Tokyo. The result? A unique fusion. Nigerian flavors blending with Japanese cuisine, creating new dishes and culinary traditions. Edo metalworking and sculpture met Japanese ceramics and lacquerware, producing stunning artistic hybrids. Descendants of Edo migrants in Tokyo embrace a dual heritage, celebrating both African and Japanese traditions. Their identity isn't a choice between two worlds. It's an embrace of both. This story is a microcosm of our globalized world, where migration creates new dynamic identities. The Edo in Tokyo show how culture adapts, survives, and thrives in unexpected places. Human history is a story of movement of people seeking new opportunities and shaping new worlds. The journeys of the Edo and Igbo, whether across Africa, the Atlantic, or to Tokyo, are part of this grand narrative. Each migration adds a new rhythm to the global mixtape, enriching cultures through exchange. Migration isn't a one-way street, it's a dynamic process of mutual enrichment. The Edo in Tokyo didn't just assimilate, they contributed, blending their heritage with Japanese culture. This challenges the idea of static culture, showing that identities are forged through blending and adaptation. Children of migrants embody this complexity, navigating multiple cultures with ease. This ability is a superpower in our interconnected world, fostering empathy and breaking down barriers. The story of the Edo, Igbo, and Israelites is a lesson in the beauty of cultural cross-pollination. Our roots are widespread, our branches intertwined, and our identities richer for it. Why care about these ancient connections? In a divided world, stories like this remind us of our shared humanity. Discovering links between the Edo and Igbo and Israelites shows that the lines we draw are often arbitrary. Our histories are interwoven chapters in the same epic book. Celebrating these heritages ensures future generations know the richness of their identities. Community events, festivals, and education can highlight these incredible stories of migration and fusion. For individuals, embracing tangled roots is empowering. It adds new layers to identity and connects us to a global family. The legacy of these interconnected tribes is a testament to the enduring power of culture and human connection. By celebrating our shared roots, we build a more empathetic, creative, and united future. A family reunion worth showing up for.